What's going on, everybody? We're back with a wonderful deck profile. I have Mr.
Elijah,
And you finished undefeated in a wonderful half-case tournament for the Dimension Force, and finished undefeated, going 5-0, playing what deck?
Dinomorphia.
Good old trap deck, fusion summon. That deck's been like seeing a lot more popular play. Why did you choose this deck?
I usually pick trap decks, and this one's like trap and aggro.
Nice. All right. So now, any shout outs you want to give out to the world?
Shout out to Prodigy, for supporting us, being able to play here. Shout out to everybody at Tested Against, and just everybody that plays here.
All right, let's get right into the list.
All right. So let's start with main deck. To start off, we got 3 Theresia. Main girl of the deck. Gets you everything. Sets the trap from deck. Any Dinomorphia trap you want. It's your art situation. Play 3 Diplos. He's not as good as Theresia, but we still love him. All you do is send 1 Dinomorphia card from deck to graveyard, and he'll get you there for the rest of the way. Play 3 Lord of the Heavenly Prison. A lot of people don't play this in the deck, but I like it because if you have no fusion traps, you can activate them. Set a fusion trap, the next turn you set. Plus, he protects all your face down cards. Then 3 Ash because literally hits everything in the format apparently. Like, this thing came in so clutch today. Alright, so that's all for the monsters. And getting spells. So I played 2 Fossil Dig. This is okay. It searches you your Theresia most of the time, and it's not bad, but I am looking to replace it in the future, so we'll see how that goes. 3 Duality. This would 100% be Prosperity if I could afford it, but this still isn't that bad because you don't special summon usually in the first turn. You just set a trap and then use this to get 3 more cards. That's it for the spells, so we're going to get into the main part, which is the traps. So we play a 3 Domain. So this is basically Shaddoll Fusion, but a trap. So you can send from hand, field, or deck to graveyard to fusion summon from the extra deck. And you can only do this during the main phase of. You can do it either player's turn, but it's usually on the main phase. It's a really good trap. So this trap right here is nuts. So this you fusion summon from the extra deck and the deck. And you can only do this during your opponent's turn, but this is how you get your big guy out. And we'll talk about him in a second, but this card goes in.
Yeah, Frenzy's nuts.
Frenzy is nuts. We're playing 2 group. I like this ratio. A lot of people play 3, some people play 1, but 2 is just good enough.
What does Brute do?
So basically what it does is you pay half your life points, you destroy a Dinomorphia you control and a card your opponent controls. This is non-targeting, so they have to respond to the activation of this. And if they let go, you can...
It's a walking DP, it's a trap DPE.
Yeah, trap DPE. And also what I didn't go over with the monsters, whenever they get destroyed by a card effect or destroyed by battle, you can banish a trap from the graveyard and special summon the other one from the graveyard. So this also helps you get into that.
Okay.
I play 1 alert. So this basically is you pay half, special summon up to 2 Dinomorphia monsters from the graveyard whose total levels equal 6 or less. So, actually, I'm sorry, it's 6 or less. So basically, this also doesn't target. So you activate this, you have to respond to it, and you just get you like 2. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 8 or less. 8 or less. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 8 or less. So it gets you like the 2 little guys and everything.
So it's 8 or less. So you can get you 2 of the level 4s, or a Rexstrom, or a Kinship. So this gets you anything really from that graveyard. I'm playing 1 Sonic. This is a mistake. Play 2 of this. I could not find my second one. Play 2. This thing is so good. It negates spells and traps that I activated by paying half, of course. It's a counter trap. It's good. And then also with the traps, when they're in the graveyard, if they're a counter trap, you can banish it and it prevents next battle damage. If it's not a counter trap, it prevents effect damage.
Okay. So they all have protection just in case the opponent tries to cheese you when you're paying half your life points.
Cheese and burn me for game, like, nope, I can banish them with fusion. When they try to tap me for game, I banish the counter trap. I can't even believe so that's it for the Dinomorphia traps. I run 3 Imperm. Next best hand trap at Ash. Really good. Let me explain that. Triple goes in match. Oh my god, this thing. When it goes in, it goes in. I did not see it at all today, but when it goes in, everything's dark that you got, and it's so good. So good, especially in this game. And I played 3 strike, pay 1,500, say no to a monster effect, that's stuff, special summon. really good in this deck. Trying to pay life points. And then 3 Judgment in the main.
You're already paying half life points. Might as well just play the best pay half life ever.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, this is better in this deck than Strike is, because you can use this whenever you want. If you want 5 life points, you can use this. If you want 1 life point, you can still use it. I don't know how it works, but you might get half, but you can still use it. Pay half, say no to anything. And this really helps your fusion because, you know, people try to, like, you know, droplets or, you know, chalice, things like that, and use your fusion to have their effects, so this deck does that. And that's it for the main deck. We need to go to the extra deck.
So how, like 40 main?
Yeah, 40 main.
Okay.
40 main. So yeah, let's get into the extra deck. So half of this extra deck matters, half of it almost doesn't. So we're gonna go 3 Rexstrom. This is your main guy for the deck. He says that everything that has attack equal to or higher than my life points, they cannot activate their effects. And it's a quick effect as well. You can pay half my life points, and everything that's on the opponent's field, their attack becomes equal to my life points. So if I'm at 500, I pay half. If I'm at 250, everything on their field becomes 250 attack. And of course, they can't do their effects there. This guy, this is the one you want to protect all the time. Protect the castle right there. Playing 3 Kentrigina. This is pretty much the MVP though. I know Rexstrom's really good, but this is one that gets you there. So basically, you special this, you can banish any Dinomorphia trap from your graveyard. It copies the effect. So what you want to do is fusion her out, and then you banish the trap, and then fusion out Rexstrom. So you can either end up with this and Rexstrom, or you can just dodge like an Imperm or anything like that, and bring out the Rexstrom. So you want to do this to bait out anything. And also too, when her effect's negated, she's at 4,000, and when her effect's not negated, she loses attack equal to your life points. So the lower you get, the higher she gets. And with like 1 Stealth Vergia, I never summon this thing. I usually banish it for Frenzy. But basically, if I do summon it, it makes it so I don't have to pay life points to activate trap effects. So I can get like a free strike if I want, but usually never comes up. Usually it's banished. So the rest of this extra deck almost does not matter. I will say that this came up once each today.
Oh, Dokkan and Lagia. Yeah, that makes sense because they are dinosaurs.
They are dinosaurs. So yeah, this mostly against Plunder. I usually use it. This is if like my opponent's like low on resources, I usually get this to lock down the game. But they came up. They're good to have, but they're not necessarily like they'll come up all the time. They're good to have. And then play 1 Cross Sheep. Usually people don't play this. I am testing this to see how it works. It's not bad. Like if you summon this, then on their turn you fusion summon to this zone, and then you get a special summon to Theresia. And Theresia will set you another trap from deck. So you know you just snowball like that. It's not bad, but you have to test it. Play 1 Dart in case they have something in their graveyard I want to get. This is mainly for DPE, but usually you're not doing DPE anymore. So this is probably gonna get cut for something. Starving Venom. This is for we'll see in the side deck. I don't know if it's Super Poly. This is for like Despia matchup, things like that. And this guy, I want to summon him so bad.
Man, that's One Punch Man right there.
I want to summon him so
Psychic
bad.
and Punisher.
I have not been able to summon him. All he is just Rexstrom and an Ash, but I've not been in a situation where I've been able to summon him. If I summon him, you already know he's going to go in.
Yeah.
I already know. So my extra deck is 13 because I'm missing 2 cards.
Oh yeah, you're missing. So you're played 13 today, and you went undefeated. That means those 2 cards were just another flex spots, I'm assuming.
Pretty much.
What were they? What are they?
So one would be another Stealth Vergia, just for more material for Frenzy, and the other one could literally be anything. I could probably put like a booster, like
You probably play Zeus in there too.
Zeus. I could put Zeus. I could put a Tornado Dragon, anything like that. It's pretty much whatever I feel like.
Okay, so against the side.
Alright, so good side deck. So I run 2 Cosmics. This is mainly for spells and traps, mine. 3 Super Poly. This is in case I play against Despia. I didn't play Despia today, which surprised me. So, but yeah, that's in there for them. And then I make Starving Venom. 1 Harpies for back to destruction. 3 Anti-Spell. This was okay today. Like usually it's good, but it was alright today. But mostly against spells, things like that. Play 3 evenly. This was great. I love this card today. Like so good. The only thing that sucked was I played against Plant Darion, and I did not know Rose Whip was only 1
Oh, you only activate one, yeah.
So I had 2 imperms and this in my hands. Like, oh, I'm finna go in. I imperm, and I tried to do this. And he's like, oh, you only need one. I'm like, oh. Yeah, I lost that game, so we ain't gonna talk about it anymore.
Reading is fundamental. It'd be like that.
It is true. I played 3 salesman.
Ooh, it's spicy salesman.
Spicy, yeah. So initially this was because I couldn't find 3 more cards to put in. This actually wasn't too bad because anything that's on the field and obviously don't play, I can just call that like bait and negate, or if I'm going first and I can just like call Ash or Imperm or whatever I do to protect my 3s here from going off. So this is pretty good. I like this. I'm a fan. And that's pretty much it for my deck. It's pretty good, you know. Just try and get me the bottom Starlight 3s. Yes, it performed well. I'm gonna think about it.
Well, congrats on being undefeated, getting the top 8. I think you got sacked in top 4, but it'd be like that. But you still showed something that this deck can go undefeated here.
Yeah,
but
it's great.
Congrats and take care.
Thank you.